I'm Jeffrey Barton, and I came here because I'm part of the NTC community, and I'm part of the elite program this year, so I'm just getting involved in this community. I knew that this is going to be a great place to learn about what the broader tech community of Nashville is doing in the data and analytics space, and to hear some great new ideas, as well as maybe kind of learn new tools, techniques, tips, things like that.
Oh, that's cool. So did you learn some of that stuff?
Yeah, well, I think one of the things that is kind of most eye-opening is how I think that the people here have really an outsized responsibility to their companies and to the world right now because of what we're doing and kind of paving the way for the emerging AI capabilities that are being used at businesses, by kids at school, and it's really just going to kind of be pivotal for the future. Those things will work because of people like us, and so that's a big responsibility for us to have. And that there's responsibility and opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Right, exactly. It's like I went to the responsible AI session, and they were talking about governments and other kind of consortiums are trying to figure out what sorts of regulations or policies need to be put in place, and those are things that you want to figure out before it gets out of control. And like all of us should be well aware and kind of staying abreast of that and not playing catch up after we're trying to figure out, oh my gosh, what have we done?
Oh, that makes perfect sense. And like I appreciate being in the moment of time where everything is changing and whatnot. It is stressful at times because you can't just go look something up and see exactly how it's going to play out. Right. But we do get to decide how it plays out. So the more creative we can be, and to your point, the more we're laying the foundation, the better off we'll be in the future. So talking about the future, like what are you most excited about in the next 12 to 14 months or 12 to 24 months?
Well, so for me, I mean, one of the things that I know is happening at my company, I work for Mars Pet Care, is, we're making a huge investment into making sure that we have good data, that we are kind of upskilling our associates in the analytics space. And I know just from the journey that's happened within, like what I see in my household, the kids using AI and things like that, I think that the kinds of conversations that we'll be having in my company and other companies with our functional teams, whether it's like, in the manufacturing space, in the making, or the sales teams, or the finance teams, like those things are going to revolve around data and around AI, and everyone's going to expect more and more for us to be able to kind of come up with those new ideas, new questions, and actually answer them with our data.
Okay, that's super detailed and everything. And so the one last thing though is, like you mentioned earlier, you're in the elite program this year, and it just so happens that other Charlie is your mentor. So let's talk some trash about him while he's not here. So 1, 2, 3, what's your least favorite thing about him?
No, I have to say, he says your other Charlie. So
No. That's absolutely incorrect. He is wrong about that, and never repeat that again.
Well, yeah, you'll have to take that up with him.
Oh, I will. Don't worry about it. But so 1, 2, 3, what's the best thing about having him as a mentor?
His passion. You can tell he cares about everything he does.
He definitely he definitely does.